So I can start out here. I think it's a pretty broad question. So let me break that down into a few different aspects, right? Because I think there's the element of how do you first decide about, private equity versus growth versus VC, and then, once you've kind of made up your mind on kind of that aspect of it, how do you go from, there to the funds that you want to look at, and ultimately what kind of strategies you want to be in, that kind of thing. So I'll say some I'll start out with that first aspect because I think that informs a lot of kind of your preparation as well. I'd say there's no easy way to go about it. I'll like kind of give my background here where, I think the reason I chose more kind of traditional large cap buyout versus growth or VC was, frankly, probably just, had more resources and exposure to, traditional buyout firms. I had a much better sense for, the strategies there, how these guys create value, that kind of thing. But let me lay out some of the pros and cons because, when you're investing in a VC company, the things that you're looking for very different than when you're thinking about a traditional buyout target. When you're investing in VC, you're thinking a lot more about, where is this company going to go? Where is the company going to go? Where is the industry going to go? What's the future look like? And is this the right management team to kind of put money behind and back? And so it ends up being a lot more of a qualitative judgment in terms of, can I get comfortable behind, these guys' expertise? Can I get comfortable that, even though they might not be there yet, they can actually take this corporation or take this institution and scale it so that, 5, 10, 15 years down the road, they are, really the next Microsofts and Googles, and, we can get a 10x on our return there. So you're really playing for that upside potential there rather than thinking about what the company is today. Whereas, on the buyout side, right? Yes, you think a lot about the future. You think about, where could this company go in terms of adjacencies? What kind of M&A can it do, et cetera? But you're spending a lot more time thinking about what is the company today? As it stands today, what does the industry look like? What does the competitive landscape look like? And, how does this company make money? And is that sustainable in the long run? You're spending a lot of time digging into the financials, past performance, spending a lot of time thinking about the management team, thinking a lot about operations, et cetera. And so I think the way that I ultimately made that decision, having reflected on it over the last 6 months, is before I even get to the VC and growth aspect of it, I want to see what a world-class organization looks like and what it takes to actually build an institution like this. What kind of talent do you need to be able to scale a company? Because even when you look at the senior most levels of the executive leadership